Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another channeled session that I received this morning from my guides, Dominus and Aurelius. This time it's actually about ascension, about what we're going through at the moment, and they speak about politics and also about China and Hong Kong. So let's see what they've got to say. Dear DNA, is there anything that you can share with us on planet Earth at this time that would help us with the situation that we find ourselves in? And this is their reply. There are muddy waters and there are clear waters. Which do you choose to look at or into? When there is clear water, one can see beneath and see actually what's there. There are no what you term nasties being able to hide within the clear water, as it is clear for all to see. This is not such a time. There's been much turbulence in what you humans call politics, and their waters are not clear. They have many disturbances within their systems that they do not wish you to see. There's a surprise. Hence the muddy waters. But even muddy waters clear with time and settle. And then one can begin to see into those pools. The pools that the politicians have created for themselves run deeply into cavernous areas. So even as the waters clear, there will have to be those amongst you who are not afraid of the dark, who will be what you term investigators. The murky areas run deeply throughout your planet. They are physical areas, and they need to be investigated. Once they are opened literally to the light, there will be many people clamoring for answers. We would like you all to start asking questions. What lies below? We would now like to speak of family. Many families have water. Some clear, some muddy. This time period will this lock-up period will have many studying their family story. So, what does your water hold? Is it clear or muddy? What is it that you hide from each other? And so, as you look into your own pools, you will see that there are some that have at some stage been a little less than clear. So, what is it that reflects from your water? What is it that you see? Is your vision with your lockup a little clearer? When the light opens from the earth beneath you, to all the secrets that it will begin to unfold, how are you going to react? Will you punish those that have lied to you, deceived you, or will you show mercy? As you do to another, it is done unto you. This time is the time that we have spoken of before. It is the time of ascension and the golden era. And the light will pull through. But in order for light to be shown, the darkness has to be there. For the light cannot be seen without darkness showing its face. Look at the night sky. The stars are brilliant because of their background. And so it is duality and it is balance. There will be the good times and the bad times and the in-between times. This is an in-between time. This is a time to balance things out. This is the time to say, I am in or I am out. This is a time for clear water. Or do you choose muddy? This is a time to make a stand, to say, this is me. This is what I believe in. This is a job that needs to be undertaken. And this is a time for the foot soldiers to stand up for the souls of humanity. We see you, children of earth, going through your hardships. This is a time for the great leveler, and it will appear, and you will change, and you will make changes. For when you see the light against the dark, you will see where your allegiance lies. This is a calling. This is the last hurrah. It is time when humanity needs to band together and fight what is wrong, what is unjust, and what no longer serves one. The arms that we are calling you to assist are your own. Your legs, your eyes, your hands, your feet. Where will they take you? Your ears, these are your largest asset, along with your feet, your eyes, and your mouth. We spoke a few days ago of your voice box residing within you. Such is it with your ears and your eyes. So what is it that you see? What is it that you hear? What is it that you resonate with? Will you leave this battle for another? Or will you carry your load? When you look at your pool of water, will you be able to see your reflection and smile, knowing that what looks back at you was worth the fight? Or will you just turn aside, for you do not wish to see what is there? So, the troops are lining up. Sides are being formed. There is an alignment without and within. Your earth planet is taking a new form. It is time for you to decide if you wish to be part of that journey. This is a decision each must make for themselves. It is a time for clean water, for clear images, no more hiding of those things that no longer serve humanity, being hidden from humanity, to save the few over the many. And we say it is a time for table turning. We would like that table to be in a new position, and we would like that table now to be laden with a feast for many, not for the few. We spoke through this one on her hypnosis session number 352 with one called Alba Weinman on your device called YouTube, about being a light traveler and the ascension. And we spoke about the ant and the elephant, Hong Kong versus China. What has happened to that ant whilst the elephant carries on playing in its murky waters? What will you do about the ant? Will you help to defend the ant? Or will you watch the elephant stamp on the ant? And what if an elephant comes for you? Will you want the other ants of the world to assist you? Or will you be happy for them to keep their distance? For what happens to one happens to all. And so, we come back to this time of ascension, of the light versus the dark, or the dark versus the light. Is one right and the other one wrong? And by whose standards? Much to ponder on this 20th day. Oh, let's try that again. Much to ponder on this 20th day of April 2020. So there you go, guys. Quite political. It's been quite interesting that we haven't seen anything about the situation in Hong Kong because of the coronavirus. We haven't really seen anything about all those refugees that are in squatter camps all over the world. We are so concerned with this little cocoon that we're living in that we've forgotten about what's happening to everybody else. And what are you going to do about it? What am I going to do about it? Are we happy with our politicians? Are we happy with what we're being told? And what are they talking about when they say that there's stuff lying physically underneath our earth? What is lying there? What is it that we need to find? They're becoming quite strong with their message. We are all in this together. We are all human. Will we let a few dictate to the many? I look forward to your answers. Take care and have a wonderful day. Cheers.